Hello, and welcome to Mr. Anderson's Let's Play of Famicom Detective Club, Part 2. Why aren't we playing Part 1, you say? Well, as far as I know, there isn't a translation for the game, since these were never released in America. There was 3 released. There was The Missing Heir, this one, which I believe is the girl in the back, who stands in the back, and then BS Detective Club. We're going to be playing this one, because I've always wanted to play it, and I like to read, as you already know. And you'll notice, this is the redone version. This isn't the original 1989 version. This is the one that was remastered for the SNES. Yes, remastering, back in 1998. Let's conduct the investigation. The following is a work of fiction. Any similarities to places, names, or groups is entirely coincidental. I have a feeling for recording this, I'm going to have Nintendo come down on my head like an angry swarm of bees. Famicom Detective Club for Nintendo Power. Yes. It all started on that night, one night, 3 years ago. See him anywhere? No, not yet. He's bound to be out here somewhere, though. Uh-oh. Looks like someone's looking for us. I was being followed. This isn't looking good. Oh, great. They're coming this way. I held my breath, careful not to make the least bit of noise. But then... ah, shit. Kicked the can. I accidentally knocked over a soda can. Hey, you! Oh no! They found me! Run! He's trying to get away! Quick, after him! I ran so far away. But the men restlessly followed in hot pursuit. Hoping to lose them, I darted around a nearby corner. However, some good animation. A man was there, blocking my path. Man, whoa, what's the hurry, son? Caught completely off guard, I found myself just standing there as the 2 men caught up with me. You! Why were you running from us? We'll be having your name and address now, young man. Oh, it's just the police. It was only then I realized the 2 men were police officers. What seems to be the matter here? And just who might you be? Do you know this young man? No, but... this boy was suspiciously wandering around here late at night. When we called out at him, he fled. We had no choice but to pursue. Okay, Sonny. What do you say we take a little trip downtown? I like the way their mouth moves too when they talk. Just 1 minute, please, officers. I realize this may sound sudden, but would it be too much to ask to let me handle this matter? What? Just who do you think you are, waltzing in on police business like this? I'm pretty sure he's probably a higher-ranking officer. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Isn't that... It's me, bitches! I just thought I'd ask him a few questions, nothing more. That wouldn't be too much to ask, would it? Aw, snaps. Oh, how the tables turn. No, of course not. Sir, we'll be going now. Have a good night, sir. That's right, bitches. Run away like a scared dog with your tail between your legs. The officers left. You, I just said you. That's me. Thanks, mister. No. There's no need to thank me. But hey, you look thirsty. What do you say we go get something to drink? He's rather friendly. Huh? Okay. I wasn't expecting a date. I don't kiss the first night, so... if that's what you're hoping for. I don't get jiggy with it. I went with the man to a small coffee house. Speaking of which, I'm drinking coffee as well. Well, actually tea. I usually drink chai tea when I record. It's good for the throat. So you've set out on a mission to find your long-lost parents. Very commendable of you. However, I couldn't help but wonder, how are you doing? Is everything okay? I really love the production of this game, it's great. It's alright. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. But if you don't mind my asking, where do you plan to go from here? You do have a place to stay, don't you? ... Let's, ask about, man. I have nothing to hide. Ask about yourself. So, you're 15 years old, just out of junior high, and you're on your own. Interesting. Check. Vicinity. It's a typical looking coffee shop. Just one moment, guys. Oh, I can't use that. It sucks. It's typical looking coffee shop. Man, let's check the man out. He's a stylish sort of guy, maybe about 30 or so. Think. Who is this guy? Can I trust him? Ask about yourself. Seeing you brings back memories of who I used to be. I can't just leave you like this. I know this is sudden, but if you don't have anywhere else to go, you could stay with me if you'd like. Man, this guy comes on strong. I don't even know your name. I'm Shinsuke Utsugi. I'm just gonna call you Utsugi for short. I'm a private detective. Really? Yes, well, I'm sure you'll do what's best for you. But like I said, if you're in need, I can put you up for the night. I feel the need to be a good Samaritan just like everyone else, but this is different. I can see something special in you. Preying on young men. Please, try to understand that I mean you no harm. Okay, so there's nothing more to say here. Let's go to asking about myself. Take all the time you need to make up your mind. Think it over. Be my guest. Okay. So I can't do anything there. Let's think about something. The police seem to respect him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy either. I guess it wouldn't hurt, for the time being. Well, for tonight, I suppose. But no funny business, mister. I'm a minor. Alright, it's settled then. Shall we go? It's getting late. Luckily, we just had coffee. By the way, but I suppose there is no bad time for coffee. By the way, what's your name? Okay. Let's see. Let's put this in. Mr. And I'm sure I'm not going to be able to put my full name in there. Okay, it's weird. Won't let me go to the left for some reason. No, it won't. Just comes up as up. Anders. Oh, no. That won't do. I can't have all caps. I might seem to have messed up my control. So I'm going to have to fix that, actually. Give me 1 second. Input configuration. Left. All right. Okay. Let's see if that fixed it. No, it did not. Let me try to fix this again. Left. No. No. We'll do this, that, and then we'll go, okay, and just to fix this issue, we'll go up, left, down, right, B, A, Y, X, start, select, L, R. Okay. Let's see if that did it. There we go, I fixed it. See, I'm not completely useless. Sorry guys that you had to put up with that. You probably couldn't even see what was going on there. Oh no. No. I keep messing this up. Yes. The trials and tribulations of inputting my name. Yes, Mr. Ander. I can't even put the S. Oh, I'm Mr. Ander. Okay then, Mr. Ander. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's always a pleasure to meet me. I'm a good-looking guy. That's how I came to know Detective Utsugi. Before long, he took me in and I started to train as his protege. This font seems to be common in Nintendo games and on the Super Nintendo. One of my favorite games, Earthbound, is also in the same font. I really like it. It gives me a lot of nostalgia. It seemed like a good move since I figured it would probably help me find my parents. And Utsugi's right-hand man, my job was to help out with whatever he needed to be done. However, one day, something terrible happened. I've never thought I'd ever encounter such a dreadful, terrifying event. It's something I'll never forget. I wonder what this terrible event could be. Wandering about throughout a schoolhouse on one evening, you suddenly hear someone call out for you from behind. Glancing over your shoulder, you saw nothing but a lonesome girl standing there in solitude. I could not read all that, and it was in a terrible font. Oh, it's a title sequence right after everything. This is creepy, ominous music. I'm trying to see what it says. The girl in back. Pretty ominous. A lot of this music was also done by the same man who did the Metroid series as well. For Super Metroid at least, and a lot of the object designs were done by him too. Mr. has been staying with Detective Utsugi for a few months now. During this time, he has faithfully worked by Utsugi's side, an ever-watchful trainee. However, one day a phone call is taken at the Utsugi Detective Agency. Something dreadful has happened. Hey, boss, it's the police. There's been an incident. Okay, let them know we'll be down shortly. Chapter 1. Tragedy. As Utsugi arrived at the scene, they realized the police have already secured the area. Good day, Detective Ander. Oh wow, they're even calling me detective now. Cool. Let's speak to officer. Yes. Okay, he's not going to say much. Utsugi, let's speak to him. Utsugi is busy speaking with someone. Okay, let's ask about victim. The victim was a local high school student. Her body was washed up on the riverbank this morning. What was the cause of death? The body was discovered some time ago, but unfortunately we're still unsure of what happened. Maybe she drowned. Time of death. We still don't know much at this point. An estimation is impossible with this little information. Insights. She looks so innocent. She couldn't have been much older than you. Does this guy know anything useful at all? It does not seem like that. A coroner was ordered to come and officially review the scene, but he's running a bit late. He should have been here when you guys arrived. Perhaps the body drifted downstream to this spot. Rain has been known to strengthen the current in these runoffs. It could have just been a simple accident. That's what my intuition tells me, anyhow. I think your intuition is wrong. Let's think. Could it really have been just a simple accident? I ought to get a closer look at the body before I start drawing any conclusions. Let's check this out. Let's check. Where? Alright, let's see. Is it below the bridge here? Just water under the bridge. This is where they found the body. It's on the outskirts of town. Okay. Let's check it out. Where? What's this? This is where they found the body. It's on the outskirts of town. Alright. Check. Vicinity. In addition to the police, a few curious onlookers have started to gather around the scene. Victim. Would it be alright if I inspected the body? I apologize. We can't allow anyone near the body until the coroner arrives. However, we've cleared you for access to investigate the area where the body was found. Okay. Check again. Place found. This is where the girl was found, apparently. Piles of garbage have accumulated along the banks. It would take forever to sort through this mess. Find anything? Okay, can I check around here? Mr. goes down and takes another look at the riverbank. After sifting through the mess for a little while, Mr. discovers a notebook of some kind. Let's take that bad boy. Notebook. Mr. reaches into the muck and takes the notebook. Okay. It appears to be a high school student's. Let us check the notebook. It's nice that they put the new stuff in yellow. There's a photo of a girl on the cover, along with caption saying, "It's the property of Yoko Kojima, a freshman at Ushimitsu High School." Pardon me if I mess up any of the names. I found this notebook. Officer, really? It must be the victim's. By all means, let the coroner have a look at it. Okay. Oh, so you're the coroner. So you're Mr. Okay then, nice to meet you. I already spoke with Mr. Sookie about everything. Kind of a pushy guy, wouldn't you say? Heh. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Alright, so let's speak to the coroner. So, what now? Oh, are you scared to see the body? I had no idea a detective would be so apprehensive. Ha ha ha. Oh, now we can look at the victim. Forensics isn't a pretty job, but somebody's got to do it. Be sure you're ready for what you see. I'm pretty sure I'm ready. A bloated corpse? Yes, a bloated corpse. It looks like the police haven't searched the body yet. She looks completely untouched. It's the girl from the notebook. Ah, so it is. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to speak up. Okay. Alright. Let's check something. Let's look here. The neck. See if she was strangled to death. Her thick, wet hair is tangled all around her neck. Let us move the hair. Can we do that? You want to remove her hair from around her neck. Good idea, mister. I was just about to recommend doing that. I'm full of good ideas. There, that's better. Well, it looks like we have some issues. She looks like something was tied around her neck. Alright. Let's check that. It's pretty simple game mechanics. There's no jewelry or anything. Wait a second. What are all those marks? She's been strangled. If that's the case, then, was this foul play? That could very well be the case, mister. It certainly looks like strangulation. We'll be opening a case on this one as soon as possible. However, at the very moment, a blood-curdling shriek rings out from behind mister. Oh no! Yoko, why? Yoko, why? The girl gasps at the sight of the body. The man she's with isn't taking it much better either. Oh no. Let us speak to the girl. They seem to know the victim. Maybe I should let them say what they need to say before I do anything. Let's ask about name. Yoko, say something, please. She's too shocked to hear anything right now. Let's ask about her. Yoko, why? Yoko, why? Yoko, why? No, I don't believe it. You seem to be in shock. Seems like she fainted. Yo, Yoko, I can't believe this. Let's ask him. Was one of Yoko's teachers. My name is Tatsuya Hibino. Yoko. What? Why? Why did this have to happen? The animation on his face is quite good too. Yoko seems to be murdered. Gasp. Alright. Why? Why? Oh, okay, they're not going to let me. Okay. Speak to Hibino. Why? Why did this have to happen? This is weird. Okay, so he won't. There's nothing I can really get from either of these two right now. They're too distraught. Mr. Hibino seems visibly shaking. He's as white as a ghost. I suppose we'll just have to let them be for now. Utsugi is calling for me. Looks like we're done here. At least I didn't have to worry about going through a bunch of meaningless options. That seems to be a pitfall of these games, trying to figure out what to do next. This is Utsugi Detective Agency. Looks like we've got a homicide on our hands. Utsugi. Sure does. I have a place. Sure does. I placed the time of death at around 9 or 10 last night, and it seemed like she was moved there post-mortem. A cold-blooded murder. What kind of person could have done such a thing? The police are doing their best. But you're my best asset right now. Mister, I hereby putting you on the case. It's because you probably don't feel like doing it. I'm confident you'll pick up the scent of the trail at the high school. Okay. Mitsugi, what's on your mind? Can I say anything? I know. Girl. I contacted the school and requested Mr. Hibino and the girl return for some questioning. Hello? Okay, mister, I'm leaving it in your hands. I guess we called the girl. Oh, they came in. Sorry if I was a little weird this morning. Okay. Let's speak to Mitsugi. Please hear what she has to say. Okay. Let's ask about name. Hi, my name's Mr. Ender. What's yours? Oh, I'm Ayuma Tachibana. Yoko is a close friend of mine. Okay. Let us ask about her alibi. Can't you remember what you were doing around 9 p.m. that evening? You think I'm the killer? I don't know what to think. Ask about Yoko. She seems quite quiet. Does she know anything? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas about what happened to Yoko, would you? I can't think of anyone who would want to hurt her. However, one thing comes to mind. Huh? See, Yoko and I had this detective club. A detective club? What's to ask about this detective club? Together, we would investigate rumors around town and report what we discovered to the police. We've always worked together, investigating cases. I can't think of why someone would want to go specifically after her. Maybe you're next. Come to think of it, she was recently investigating something on her own. It might be related. I don't know. Maybe she was killed for what she was investigating. Do you know anything about what Yoko was investigating? I'm sure she was on to something. I could tell by the look in her eyes. Sorry, I keep forgetting that she's talking. Lately, she seemed different. How different? How did she seem? It was like something was always on her mind. Lately, I could swear I was looking at a completely different person. Who knows? That's all I know. I wish I knew more. Thanks for your time, Ayumi. Would you mind if I asked a few more questions? I think that's it. Thanks for your time, Ayumi. Let me drop some of this down on my memo pad. Explanation. Important information is automatically recorded to your memo pad. You can enter the memo screen by pressing the start button whenever the menu cursor is flashing. Give it a try now. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh, sweet. Yoko Kojima is a 16-year-old high school freshman. She was found at the local riverbed strangled. The time of death is estimated to be between 9 and 10 on October 10th. Okay. Yoko Kojima, a 16-year-old high school freshman. Her body was moved there post-mortem. Before her death, she was searching for something one week ago. She changed. Okay. Tatsuya Hibino, 31 years old, high school teacher. This man was one of Yoko's teachers. He seemed very shocked when he heard about her death. What was he doing with that student? Ayumi Tachibana, 15 years. This girl had been running a detective club with the recent victim, Yoko. Okay. Awesome. Mister? How would you feel about a trip to Yoko's house? Let's go to Yoko's home. I'll lead the way. Oh, I guess she can show us where she lives. Maybe it was the parents. This is the Kojima residence. Is Hideo in? Please let me know. Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective MrAnder. Hello, I'm Yoko's mother, Akihiko Kojima. Let's ask about her alibi. Can you remember what you were doing around 9 p.m. that evening? I was here at home waiting for Yoko to come back. I woke up this morning and Yoko was nowhere to be found. The police contacted me shortly after. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas about what happened to Yoko, would you? That's not much of an idea, is it? Let's ask one more time. Maybe she's hiding something. Was there anyone who might have held any sort of resentment against your daughter? Anyone at all? I don't know. Not that I know of. Let's see. Let's hear about your insights. In the day and weeks before the incident, had she started to act any differently? Now that you say it, I suppose so. About a week ago, she started to act like she had a lot on her mind. One night, she came back very late. She seemed to be up all hours of the night, restless. She was scared. She was always a good, upstanding girl. She had me worried. Ask him out. Yoko, do you think there was something that could have happened to her a week ago? No, I mean, what could my little girl possibly be involved in? Well, now that I say it, that next morning she did mention something rather strange. According to what Yoko mothers had to say, Yoko had indeed come upon a very imposing situation. Mom, I just had a dream. It was so strange. In it, I was walking down this one hallway at school. All of a sudden, far from behind me, someone started calling my name. I whipped around and saw a girl standing there, calling out at me. She was covered in blood. Help me, please, help me to get out of here. As she said this, she slowly vanished into thin air. The next thing I knew, I was wide awake. It's left me with a really eerie feeling. I wish I could have stayed longer to figure this out, or something. The next thing I knew, I was wide awake. It's left me with an eerie feeling. I wish it could... Oh, okay. Never mind. What is it, Ayumi? This dream of hers. Oh my gosh. Come on, there's something I have to show you at the school. It's important. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Mrs. Kojima. Hopefully your son grows to make the Metal Gear Solid series. Or Snatcher, which I've played on here. Good game. This is Ushimitsu High School, where Ayumi attends. It's situated in a quiet suburb. Yoko Kojima was a student here as well. Ask about. Now, as you were saying, Ayumi, this is the place Yoko dreamt about, where she said she saw a girl who was covered in blood. I know because that same rumor's been going around the school for years. It's haunted. We need the Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. It's an old ghost story, probably older than both of us. A ghost? Let's ask about this rumor. The rumor's been passed down from student to student for longer than anyone knows. Some probably know more about it than I do. Let's hear about what... Yoko must have had that dream because of something she heard at school. So nightmares, you're presuming? But maybe... Let's see. Let's get your insights on this. Wait a sec. I remember Yoko had been saying something strange. Things here at school. Seeing some strange things here at school. It was about 1 week ago. Was it about the ghost? Yeah. Now that I think about it, she was probably investigating the ghost story. I have to go ask around about this. She must have talked to other people about it. So maybe someone was murdered in the school. She ran off. That's strange. Let's check. Let's look around. Let's look at the vicinity. Two students happen to be walking by. Let's speak to them. Students. Excuse me. Who are you? He doesn't look like a student. Please, meet you. I'm Detective MrAnder. Oh wow, a detective? Are you from TV? They don't seem to believe me. Let's ask about. If you wouldn't mind, there are some questions I'd like to ask you. Wow, so you're really a detective? In the flesh. Let's hear about this rumor. That's the girl who was murdered, right? We're sophomores. We didn't really know her that well. She's really the talk of the town now, though. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that old ghost story, would you? You mean the tale of the girl in the back? It creeps me out. I heard she had a lot of junk in her trunk. That's why they call it the girl in the back. It's called the tale of the girl in the back? Let's hear about this. Girl in back. Girl got back. Hey, you know about it, don't you? Yeah, I've heard some things here and there. Okay. I was wanting to know more about it. Do you think you could tell me what you heard? Yeah, I suppose. I find this game quite relaxing. They say that sometimes, when you're all alone in school here, you'll hear someone calling to you from behind. Ah, Japanese myths and folklore. It's great. And when you turn around, this girl will be there. She'll just be staring at you, covered in blood. Whoa. At other times, you might be walking through the hallway, and you'll suddenly hear a faint voice behind you. But when you turn around, no one will be there. The voice seems to come from all directions. No one's been able to figure it out where it comes from. You'll look all around, trying to find the voice, and then suddenly, she'll be right there, standing in front of you. Oh, I'm scared. Stop telling me scary stories. I'm so scared. Ask about insights. I know it's just a ghost story, but it has to be at least sort of true, right? It's like the ghost of some student who killed herself or something. I guess that's kind of after-school special, though. Here, a thing of, Let's do insights. I know it's just a ghost story, but okay. It has to be sort of true. Okay. Ask about. Let's ask about it again. That's all I know. Okay, nothing there. Let's ask about Yoko again. Let's ask about high school. Did anything ever happen here a long time ago? Something that could have perhaps started all these rumors? I don't know. We've only been here a couple years. Can you think of anyone who's been here a long time? Yeah, there's a few people who've been here for 10 or 20 years. Hasn't Mr. Komada been here the longest? Mr. Komada? Ask about Komada. He's the art teacher. He's always telling us old stories during class. Hey, that reminds me of a really scary story I heard the other day. You want to hear it? No. Why do you always have to be thinking about that stuff? I'm sick of hearing about it. Goodbye. Hey, wait up. The students have left. A girl with this Komada fellow might be worth my while. A talk with this Komada fellow might be worth my while. Go to. Oh, it's the art room. Let's paint some paintings of this murder. This is the art room. Mister, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Detective MrAnder. Well, hello. I'm Tatsushi Komata. The pleasure is mine, young man. Mr. Komata, can you tell me anything about what's been going on here lately? He seems to be confused. I just heard the news this morning, poor girl. I'll answer any questions I can. It's good to cooperate. Alright. Let's ask about the girl in back. That old rumor is just one of the many that's been going around for ages. There's always someone gossiping about it. It'll never die. However, That rumor is unique. It's been getting more and more popular lately. Students talk about it as though she's in the next room. Can you tell me more about the girl in back? Let me think. I suppose firsthand, I first heard it around 15 or so years ago. Oh, he's been put under considerable stress lately, I'd imagine. Let's ask about the school. Was anything relevant happening at the school back in those days? Ah, yes, one thing comes to mind. In November of that year, one of the schoolgirls here went missing one day. Gone without a trace. Could this have any connection to the rumor about the girl in the back? I think it does. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Okay. Let's ask about disappearance. What happened to her? No one knows. She was never heard from again. Some say she's still alive. Anything else, sir? Do you think there could have been some sort of connection between the girl's disappearance and the tale of the girl in the back? Come to think of it, I believe the rumor of the girl in the back started around the very same time as her disappearance. Did you notice anything? Why do you keep asking about that rumor? So you asked around about it, and it led you to me. Now, what was the name of the student who passed away recently? A freshman named Yoko Kojima. That name rings a bell. I think she was the girl who came here not too long ago, asking some questions. What? She was a good detective, this Yoko. Yes, I'm trying to find out what she was onto. Actually, I'm not sure if it was her or not. Oh, homeroom just started. Oh, there's the school bell. I'm sorry, but I've got to get going. Alright. Thanks for the information, Mr. Komada. Mr. Komada. Let's get some information on him. Tatsushi Komada, 59 years, high school teacher. This teacher of the art knows many old facts. He acted friendly and cooperative. Let's go back to the detective agency, because it doesn't look like we get much more out of here. Would it be alright if I came back tomorrow? Of course, you're always welcome here. Thank you for your time. I'll be on my way now. Welcome back. Mister, how was it out here there? So could Mr. Komada have anything? He was saved by the bell there. Let us think. Before anything else, I ought to review. Okay. This girl in the back rumor may be connected to Yoko Kojima. But the question is, how? The rumor seems to have gotten started around the same time a certain schoolgirl went missing. Could her disappearance be related in some way to what happened to Yoko? I wonder if there's a connection between Yoko's death and the tale of the girl in the back. I'm pretty sure there is a connection. Mister, I know you have a lot of questions. However, the truth is, I'm somewhat preoccupied at the moment. The statute of limitations is about to expire on another case, and the police have asked me to consult with them before the time runs out. It looks like you'll be pretty much on your own from here on out. Huh? Don't get discouraged, mister. I've got a feeling you'll do fine. I'll be at the police station if you need me. Good luck, detective. Okay. Let's think for a moment. I wonder, what should I do first? It would probably be a good idea to investigate Yoko's death, and if somehow connects to the girl in the back rumor. Speaking of Yoko, that teacher Hibino, who didn't show up here, he was acting awfully shaky originally. I wonder if he's calmed down by now. Speak to Sookie. Don't leave yet, boss. I don't know where to start. Phew. Sorry, I forgot something. Okay. Let us take that from your hands. What is it? Yoko's notebook. Ah, it'd be a good place to check. I was keeping it in custody for the police. I'm letting you use it for the time being, though. You'll probably find it more useful than I will. Good luck, detective. Probably should get some shut-eye for the time being. Alright, I suppose I could start the day by heading down to the school. I'd really like to have another talk with Mr. Kamada. Yes, he was saved by the bell there. So, I think that's a good time to call the video. Next time, we will go speak to Mr. Kamada. Make sure you have a good night. I hope you guys are enjoying this game, because I am already enjoying it. It's a nice, relaxing take, and a game I've always wanted to play. So, thank you for joining me, and have a good night. Good night.